Guys, deluded, I'm back again. A quick vid. If I'm here longer than 2 minutes, then I've done something wrong. But yeah, now my knowledge in regards to Asia or the Asian sort of footballing development is elementary at best. I mean, I can't cover everything, but with Japan obviously doing very well in the World Cup, yeah, it was a bit generous of how they progressed into the out of the World Cup group stage, but they were unlucky against Belgium through their own fault, but they did quite well. We know China's got a commitment towards bettering footballing development for them, and they've got a commitment to putting a World Cup squad sooner or later. Australia's league's improving defensively. I mean, improving technically and on a domestic basis, and we've now seen that young lad going allegedly joining Manchester City, and he could join Celtic. And yeah, so Asia looks to be on the up as a footballing continent, and South Korea. The point of this vid, they've got a number of talents, and we know South Korea. They're always at World Cups. I mean, they've had some good players. Son's there doing his thing. Park Ji Sung was there. David Beckham, to say the least. If you go and watch even his documentaries, he'll even tell you that himself for free. And yeah, they've got a number of players, like three in particular. There's more, but three in particular that could kind of shape up their sides. First, we'll start with the 21-year-old Si Ho Ping. I can't say his name correctly. He recently left Barcelona B. He's someone that they reckon could progress to a full international. He's a decent midfielder with the technical abilities to match. And then after that, you've got a player that we all know, 20 years of age, Lee Sung-woo. I'm so sure he went with South Korea to the World Cup this year. He's been rated for a while when he was at Barcelona. He left them. I think he's in Italy now. I can't remember why he left them or whatever happened. Maybe it was due to their contract stuff. But he's got wonderful dribbling technique. There was question marks over his attitude because of the amount of praise and stuff he was getting. But wonderful goal scorer, dribbling technique, lovely technical qualities. You can see why Barcelona loved him. And I do have a buyback clause on him, and it expires next year, 2019, I believe. So he is someone that does a madness. We all know he joined Barcelona at 12 years of age. By the age of 13, he was breaking a lot of records that Messi set at youth level. And we know with today's market, when you're doing them things, it don't matter if you're 9 years old or 22. The amount of praise and the amount of headlines and the same people that will kill you for playing poorly are the ones praising you at this moment. It is ridiculous. And he's a great player. So they're two talents. And for me, I haven't seen a lot of him, but he's been making a noise in regards to pre-season, and he's been spoken about for a while now. Is when he turned 16, Barcelona, Valencia, not Valencia, Barcelona, City, and Madrid wanted him. Is Kangin Lee, I believe that's his name. 17 years of age. If you go and look at PSV versus Valencia's recent friendly, you saw him doing his dazzling skills. Wonderfully blessed technical ability, got a lot of confidence. He's still growing. He's 17 years of age. He's still got to grow mentally, technically, tactically, and all of these sort of things. So I don't want to be gassing him, but he looks like he's got genuine potential. And there's some more that I haven't listed, and some more that I probably don't even know about. So yeah, while I'm not here saying that they're gonna win the World Cup or they're gonna do anything like this, I just from afar I see Asia taking football very seriously. All nations are taking it very seriously. And slightly away from that, and not related to this, it's just in my head now. India are taking football very seriously, and I do believe India's an untapped market of sorts, definitely commercially for clubs. I mean, there's over 1 billion people in India collectively. They're on route to becoming, if not already, the fastest growing economy or the biggest economy in the world. So with that being said, surely there's some marketing opportunities there, because if they've got 1 billion people there, there's bound to be a lot of footballing fans. If you're a top 6 club or a top team in other leagues, surely this is a tour you want to eventually get down, because I mean, you saw how crazy Indian fans went for the under-17s World Cup. So you imagine the commercial things you could be making if for the Manchester United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Real Madrid, whatever, supporting Indian-based fans, if you were to go out there and things like that. And who knows, even if you establish academies or something, you might even get the first Indian player in the Premier League. Well, not the first, but you get what I mean by that. Because I refuse to believe for a nation with 1 billion people, there's not 11 good prospects they can find and groom towards playing first team in the future at some level, domestically or internationally, or definitely for their country. But yeah, man, it's nice. I like to see these nations or nations that are not necessarily the best at football making commitments. And I would definitely like to see African-based nations and the Caribbean sort of take a leaf out of these books, but we know there's a lot of dynamics at play to prevent that, or it's not as easy and or as black and white as that, personally. So I shouldn't say it, make it seem that easy, but yeah, man. Guys, deluded, get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest. Thank you for watching and rock with me. It means the world, man. I'm out.